Hi, I'm Dr. Tommy Grover, and I am your coach, your guide, your navigational system to get through compelledtoact.net. I'm so grateful you're here. I wanted to just give you a heads up about who I am, why I'm here, and what this is all about. I began my journey on human trafficking in 2006, and I was working for Texas Baptist at the time, and I was director of local transformational missions. I was teaching the church to do the work of the ministry in the criminal justice field, specifically working with victims and offenders, criminal justice professionals, those who are coming back into their communities after prison, those kinds of things. And the denomination had a resolution condemning human trafficking, and it became a part of my work. Of course, it's the second leading criminal industry in the world today, and so it became a natural fit for me to begin addressing this. And I started teaching and training our churches all across Texas about this issue, did some guest lecturing across the country in various universities and churches and locations all over, and I was just really gloriously ruined about this issue. And as time went on, I began an educational campaign called Traffic Stop. And Traffic Stop was specifically designed to educate churches about their role and responsibility concerning human trafficking. And that became a program that we developed and unrolled in about 2009. And then in spring of 2010, they asked me to be a thought leader in another area, and I didn't even ask what that was. I said, I don't know what you could have me do, but if it doesn't include human trafficking, I've got to go. God has specifically ruined me to this cause. And I'll tell you, he had me spend 2 years in the book of Ezekiel, and I'm like, I don't like the book of Ezekiel. I don't like the call of Ezekiel. I don't particularly care for the book of Ezekiel, God. And he kept taking me back there and taking me back. And it was just such a journey, a wonderful, rich journey of surrender to what God was trying to teach me there. And so I learned about the call of Ezekiel, and I told God over and over again, God, I'm not a prophet, not a prophetess, not the daughter of a prophet, not the nothing have to do with prophecy. And he told me to look again at what he had called Ezekiel, and he called Ezekiel a watchman on the wall. And the watchman's job was always to be out there watching and monitoring what was happening outside the camp, and to be the one who gave warning, and to be sure to tell the people what God was doing and what was happening around them so that they could wake up and be aware, especially in the middle of the night. And in the darkness, there's a lot of naivete, there's a lot of misinformation, there's a lot that people don't know about human trafficking. And so God was calling me as a watchman, and I was okay with that when he said, look at what I've done in your past and all the gifts and skills that I've put together in you. I was a 911 operator, police and fire dispatcher for about 12 years of my life. And he said, do you not think that that was a part of what I was using to develop your capacity to be a watchman on the wall? And I said, okay, I get it. It was kind of like that V8 moment. Oh, I get it. And so he began teaching and training me about that specific call, and then about how I was to utilize that in the area of human trafficking. So when they came to me in spring of 2010 and said, we need you to be a thought leader in another area, I was like, oh, I gotta go. And I didn't know what that meant, but I knew that God was asking me to specifically work on full-time education in human trafficking. And that's what I've been doing ever since, as a what I call entrepreneurially living educator. And so you combine an educational background and an entrepreneurial spirit, and that's what God has me doing. So here I am, your instructor, your coach, your guide. Please consider me your navigational assistant. I want to help you to navigate the rocky places and to really dig deep into what God's asking you to do, hopefully to overcome the challenges that I faced on that journey. But please consider me your personal coach, and let me help you to make this a journey really that's deep and meaningful in your Christian walk, as well as that will have long-lasting impact in the areas of human trafficking and justice. Lord bless you on your endeavors. I look forward to teaching you, and if I can be of further assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out for a personal contact. Thanks.